This week, 4 of Nashville's best local chefs will battle it out in a head-to-head competition to win the prestigious Iron Fork Award. Along with bragging rights, the top chef also gets to compete in the 2015 World Food Championship. Oh, that's pretty impressive. Last year, Chef Holden-Bache of Lockeland Table was the Iron Fork winner, and get this, he placed 3rd out of thousands of competitors at the World Food Championship. Congratulations. Good to have you back in the kitchen. That's a fantastic honor. That competition went out in Las Vegas?
Yes, Las Vegas. Yep.
Cool. So talk about the competition itself. First up, the local land as far as the this award here.
Well, Danny and I went to compete in the Iron Fork last year, and we won. Right before they announced the winner, they said the winner was going to get to go to the World Food Championships in Las Vegas. Shortly after that, they announced the winner, and it was Danny and I, and we were thrilled to bring the trophy home to Lockeland Table, and then in November to go out to Las Vegas and compete in the World Food Championships.
So that's what that first image was, you competing in the World Championship. Yes. And then this one? This is
just some local cheeses from the Bloomy Rind over in East Nashville that we brought with us to make a beer cheese soup that we also used the Yazoo beer to make that soup with us. We wanted to represent Nashville in Vegas, not just Lockeland Table, but the whole city of Nashville with the products that we use every day in the restaurant.
And because of your placing in that competition last year, you get the invite to go back this year, no matter how you do this week.
We do. The winner this week also gets an invitation, gets the golden ticket. We're going to try to win that golden ticket again, but if we don't, we are already invited, and it's going to actually be in Kissimmee, Florida this year.
Oh, okay.
The World Food Championships.
Oh, so cool.
Yeah.
All right, so one of the things that you used in that recipe was is kale, yes. And you've got a recipe using kale that you're going to make for us today. And as we get into the springtime, people are thinking about lighter fare, and so this is a great idea for that.
Well, kale was the secret ingredient last year at Iron Fork. We brought some beautiful kale and arugula with us today from our friends from White Squirrel Farms out in Bethpage, Tennessee.
Okay.
We use a lot of their products at the restaurant. So we have kale and arugula. We have some heirloom carrots, some fennel, some radish, some apple. We made a little buttermilk herb dressing and salt and pepper and some cornbread crumbs.
Okay.
We take our day-old cornbread, pulse it in the food processor, dry it in the oven, and use it where we feel texture is needed.
All right. So tell me again what you've got in this as far as, I guess, your greens in this.
So this is just kale and arugula is the greens.
Okay.
And then with the heirloom carrots that you see here, excuse me, we just take a little peeler and make little ribbons out of them. So that's nice and easy. And we add those to the salad. And then we have a mandolin, which is very helpful for radishes.
Okay.
You can slice the radishes nice and thin, as well as the fennel. We take the fennel on the mandolin and get that nice and thin.
Yeah.
When fennel's nice and thin, it's really nice to eat raw.
All right, you love fennel using that at the restaurant, don't you?
Yeah, it's always in the walk-in at Lockeland Table for sure.
All right.
So then with the apple, you can either use a knife or you can use the mandolin again, just carefully cutting thin pieces of the apple. Okay. Adding that to the bowl as well, along with the herb buttermilk dressing.
All right, so tell me now what's in this dressing here, because they can actually make this at home.
That's right, and I think the recipe is actually going to be on the website. But it's mayonnaise, buttermilk, sour cream, lots of fresh herbs, some garlic, some red wine vinegar, and salt and pepper. We blend that up, taste it, adjust, season it again, and then we should be ready for service.
Okay.
Always when making a salad, you want to add a little bit of salt and pepper.
Okay.
Bring out the nice flavors there.
Cool.
And then the cornbread crumbs that we use at the restaurant. And we'll put everything in the bowl. We'll nicely toss this all together.
And that's what it looks like right there when everything is
that's what it looks like when it's done. Yep.
This is recipe number 5333, and it's online right now in the Talk of the Town section, the recipe section at newschannel5.com. There's also a link to get tickets to Iron Fork this Thursday night from 6 until 9:30 at the Musicians Hall of Fame. That's actually a municipal auditorium across the street from News Channel 5, where they've got food and drinks and dozens of Nashville's best restaurants. So go check that out. Again, thank you very much for being with us
Thank you.
today.